Hello everyone, we are back with GRIME. I'm very excited to try this boss fight a bit more. I'm not sure how well it will go, but I'm excited to try it a bit more, and I'm probably going to have to cut out a bunch of failed attempts, and that's okay, because I'm having fun with GRIME, and I'm excited to play more. We're going to up our stamina. That seemed to be a big problem for us last time. And we're going to head for that boss. I'm going to have to get my bearings again. Again, I haven't played this game, like, probably even close to, probably like 45 minutes is about my total time in this game. So, I got to get my bearings a bit here and get back in the groove of things. I've been playing some Rain World tonight. I got you a great episode coming up with the Saint. If you haven't checked it out yet, you will love it. Tons of cool new content. Lots of new exploration to do. If you haven't checked out any of my Rain World series, you guys would really, really like it. It's Metroidvania adjacent. It's not really a Metroidvania, but it's got like excellent map design. And it's just really worth checking out. Huh, we can't go through that little hole? I'm not 100% sure I remember where we're supposed to go. I feel like we came this way. And we fell down here. Right? There we go. Oh. Let's heal up and refill our stuff in a moment. Having just the one heal is pretty tough. It was down here, yeah? Because we're really close to the eyeballs. Yes, okay. You know what? We can probably just go, like, straight across some way. What's the map say? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Alright, whatever. We're here, and that's what matters. And we have no heal now. So let's try it again. Oh, that's cool. I love that. Almost like a jump scare. I love them peeking out. Alright. Ah, I gotta get my dodge roll under control. Okay, can't hit the hands. Alright, nice, I got one. Ah, I didn't think he'd hit twice. There, I knew he'd hit twice now. Cool. Alright, gotta let that stamina come back. Uh-oh. Does he have, like, a second phase? Or, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, he's... Okay. Yes, that should give me a heal, yeah? Nice, that was great. Okay. Yes, each one of these gives me a quarter of a heal, which is very helpful. Alright, there's another. Oh, and they do like a huge amount of damage. In fact, I think that kills them. Wow, 4 minutes in and we beat the boss. Nice, that's very Souls-like. Great prey crushed. Alright, I'm pretty sure we get an ability from this. Cool. What do we get? That's interesting. Alright. Ardor increases the amount of mass gained from defeated foes, gained by crushing and absorbing great prey, lost upon taking damage. Oh. A stirring appetite, a taste for more. Interesting. So, like, we get, like, a boost, like, after a boss for a brief period of time, assuming we eventually take damage. Okay. That's pretty cool. I don't think we can go anywhere from here, so this way. I assume we're leaving the Weeping Cavity now. Hello. Oh, chiseled one. Look what I found for you in the meantime. More followers to serve and bask in your perfection. This one is Boulder Head. It doesn't say much, but if I tell it to do something, it usually does it. And this is the other Boulder Head. It doesn't say much either, but look how well I painted its misshapen face. I call them Boulder Heads because their heads kind of look like boulders. Don't think they get it though, hee. You must be heading to the palace. That's where all the other finely crafted rocks are, like you. There is a lift in Lithic that can take us there, away from the broken sky. Let me come with you, and I promise to be helpful. You'll see. Anything else to say? I will stay to scavenge here a bit longer. See you later, hee hee. Okay. Can we... Did we get some sort of ability from beating that? Yes. Oh, the ability to build Ardor. Okay. The sky broke and breath dispersed throughout, its gift forced upon the world, permeating it with thoughts. Down below, the cavity was submerged in a liquid, disrupting the planting of breath in its substances. Developing forms carried away from their growing minds by the running flow, their barely formed shapes inhabited by the minds of many, united in the misery of the old pain. Jeez, this went Bloodborne real fast. Alright, we can't get that. If there's anything I love, it's Bloodborne. In fact, Bloodborne, like, rivals Elden Ring for my favorite Souls game. Just because of the lore. So, this game's, like, getting up there for me real fast. Wow. I got a buddy, he played Scorn and he liked it. He's gonna like this. He's gonna like Grime. Manifest us a map. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. Is that the end goal? I assume so. Unformed desert. Cool. It looks awesome. When your vessel is destroyed, you lose all Ardor, and the lost vessel reforms where it shattered. Destroying the lost vessel mends the current vessel and returns half of it. Okay. Discarded, it can no longer be worn, yet there is still value in its flesh. Alright. Let's level up. We got a bunch of stat points. Mass. We got a bunch of mass. Health. And... force. Do we have any abilities worth grabbing yet? I don't think so. Let's leave them. What's in here? Something we can jump through? Oh, it is. It's dark as heck, though. We got another one of those blood metal splinters. Where are we? It looks like we're back in the Weeping Cavity. Alright, let's grab this. Whoa, he's big. Nice. That worked. Maybe. Ah, he hit me. Darn it, he hit me again. Man, I want my bonus mass. Ooh, that was close. He throws spears. I'm not gonna get my bonus mass out of this guy, am I? Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, cool, we get it back. Oh, right, because he's a great, like, he's a great prey. Not a great prey, but like a heavier enemy. Like a... Okay, I got it. Is there anything back here? No, just him? Okay. I realize there's, like, stuff we can put on the D-pad. How do we equip? There we go. Alright. That's Yep, okay. That's fine by me. Where... I thought I saw one of these, like, lead down. I guess not. Alright, keep it on. Before we go to the unformed desert, we have stuff to do here. Yeah, alright. That's fair. I should not have tried to parry that. But we are going back. I do want to know if the first guy is... Right, yeah, fall damage. Forgot about that. That's kind of dumb. Actually. I'm fine with fall damage in most games, but... Alright, I think we're doing better now. Well, we were. That works great. I think we're getting the swing of it. We gotta be careful with our stamina here. Ah, shoot. And I didn't get my vessel, so I lost all my ardor. Ardor? Ardor? It's probably a real word in this case. I'm pretty sure I've heard it before. I'd have to look up the exact meaning. Ah. Alright, that's fine enough. Eat that spear back. I'm fighting these two guys because I have to know what's going on down here. I feel pretty good about the sword now. Hey, nice. There we go. Okay, cool. I assume I need to absorb enough of those for something. Like everything else. Alright, let's get this guy. He's a mini boss? I guess he could be like a regular boss, but he doesn't seem like it. He's awfully slow to be a regular boss with like not a lot going on if that's the case. Oh. Alright, I guess I can't pick that up quite yet. Ah, that was a red attack. Alright, mark my words, I'm beating this guy. Then we'll explore the desert. I'll fast forward if it takes too many more attempts, though. I mean, he's like... He's right down here, you know, so... It's not a big deal to just jump down and try at least a couple more times. Okay, those work pretty good. Alright, stamina. Stamina. Ooh. Oh, 2 hits? Really? He's gonna give us one of those things, those hunt tokens, though. It says so on his health bar. And that lets us get extra abilities from the weaker things that we kill, like, large groups of. So, let's try again. Alright, that was not quite good. Really? At that distance? That's ridiculous. Okay, the difficulty of the game is starting to show. One more try here before I just fast forward to whenever I beat him. If I do. I might just not bother right now. That's also a fine play. We switched to the axe. I like it's heavy. And I ran out of little jumps. Alright. There. Okay. Boy, you really have to watch the, You really have to watch that force bar, huh? Ooh. Man, that's ridiculous. That shouldn't hit you right there. Almost had him. Okay, one last try. And then I'll call it. That should not hit you at that distance, though. Oh, come on, man. That puts me at a real disadvantage. I'm just healing here. Fall damage is stupid in a game like this. Unless it's like, okay, fall damage is stupid in a game like this when there's platforming like this. Right? That's my opinion of it. It's different if the platforming isn't like a central focus, but it clearly is in this. So, I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way in that regard. Ah, shoot. Okay, Axe does way better against this guy. Alright. Pausing. Whew. Alright, got him. That was hard. That was harder than the boss. Oh, but it was all worth it. It was all worth it. 5 strength, 5 dex, really? Okay, I guess it wasn't worth it. But that's his glaive. What it may lack in the curved elegance of its inspiration, it compensates in sheer bulk. Oh, that's awesome. How does it compare to what we already have? 22, 19, 27. Huh, okay. Alright. That's fine. I don't think I'm going to level all of the stats evenly. That's usually a bad move, so we're probably not going to get to use the glaive. But it's cool. Actually, we might be able to grow while we're here. Yeah. And we're going to give ourselves more force, because that's seemingly really important. Maybe it's dumb to keep leveling it so high, but we can, so I will. Stoneborn of the broken sky, you will be welcomed in Lithic. It stopped. It never stopped before. Never. Oh no. Where did it go? The listener. That's this guy. I was drawn to the echoing cries above so long ago. I lost myself in the tune of its sorrow willingly, eager to drown in another's woe rather than... No, they're back. The head noises. The ones only I can hear. Weeper, where did you go? Alright, sorry listener, but whoa, jeez. Alright. It does not affect bosses and mini-bosses mass gains. Good to know. I hate these squeaky things. They're very squeaky. Screamy squeaky in a bad way. Alright. What we got here? Fossil Fist. That seems like a weapon. Still rock formed in the shape of clenched fists. It is a weapon. Cool. Can't wear it though. Can't use it. I do like the axe a little better moveset wise still. Alright, we'll go down here. We'll see what's up. Volatile blob. What is that? Are the numerous eyes caused by unformed volatility, or is it but a sign of the affliction? Huh. Well, what is that? Is that... That's one on legs. That's the same thing. Alright, I don't think we can parry those. Whoa, look at that weird dog thing. Okay, we kind of maybe parried it. It's hard to say. Boulder plate legs. Hey, new armor. Hopefully it's better. Maybe? While embedded in the ground, a coating of still rock formed around the stoneborn, and then later discarded. Okay, we'll put them on. We won't be as pretty for a minute, but... okay. I want to fight that dog thing. Oh, it's terrible. That's red. Nice. Clawhound. That's cool. Ah! One of the little screamers. There we go. A wretch. Hey, I was able to absorb that one. What is happening? What is happening? What just happened? I tried to pick up an object and it did that. And apparently I kept moving. Alright, I guess we're going over. Can these things not break? Alright, I guess we're going to come look at whatever was over here. But I don't think that had to do with me. I think that might have just been some sort of visual bug. That's unclear. Okay, to the left now. Into this gross, sinewy section. Very quiet suddenly. What is that? What is this? It looks like a body. Nerve pass. Oh, these are, okay. Fast travel points. I do know that's what those are called. Also, it did the thing again. When I hold left trigger, it does this. But left trigger is the pickup button. So I don't know what's going on with that. It seems like it might be bugging out, but I'd hate to blame that for, you know, just me being incompetent. Let's take a quick look over here again and see what exactly is going on. I hold L2. It focuses on that thing. I don't know what to tell you. Weird, but not a huge deal, I assume. I died. Alright, that's fine. So I figured it out. The absorb thing happens only when they're below that white bar of health, I think. Alright, we're getting that pop up again. We've seen that, so not a big deal there. Alright, we've already read that. We talked to the listener. Yeah, I wonder, it doesn't seem to be doing it now. I pressed the wrong button for parry. There we go. We gotta get all these wretches. You. There we go, nice. I'm really enjoying this so far. Pretty, weird. Whoa, we have to heal. Nice. Clawhounds. Those are freaky. Oh. Okay, the statues decided to act up now. There we go. One more. Ah, too soon. This is bad. Nice, okay. Alright, almost able to heal again. But not quite. I don't know what to do with these. You can't parry those. Not as far as I can tell. Yeah, they just kill you. That's alright, we need to kill another clawhound. Let's invest a point in health while we're here. Doesn't hurt. Actually, can we do another trait? Do we have anything cool? The fledgling years. Increase damage done by 10% for 15 seconds after... Okay, well that costs 2 though. That's pretty expensive, but I'll take it. After repelling an attack. I think that'll be helpful. It's interesting that we only had to, like, do one of those to get the thing for them. So, okay, yeah, that seems to be... Come on, man. That seems to be boosted. We'll heal even though it's a little bit of a waste. Just the tiniest bit. Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely boosted. I messed up. This is bad. Alright, there we go with him. You. Come on. Hit me. There we go. I just needed one left. Nice. We have literally no health, though. So. Ah, I was afraid of that. I realized once I got close. That's alright, we can ignore all the other stuff now. But I do want to see what the Clawhounds do. Okay, Clawhound. Dashing leaves behind an echo for a short time. You restored 15% of total force if the echo is damaged. Whoa, that's super cool. Alright, we'll have to get another point to use there. Because I dash a lot. Probably too much, honestly, but... I like those different abilities. It's kind of strange how they're implemented, but I think it's cool and unique. Do we have wretches now? Now we do. Okay. We'll just ignore him. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. Oh. I mean, that works all the same. Okay, these things. I don't know if that worked how I intended. Can we dash from... I don't think we can dash off a wall. It doesn't seem like it. Maybe we're supposed to just jump. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, markers, pin. We'll put one there. Ah, okay, I get it now. Uh-oh. This is bad. I ran out of... That was kind of funny. Alright, we'll go back there one more time before I call the episode, because I saw this weird crystal-looking thing, and I want to see what it is. Very interested in that. Definitely enjoying the game. Very cool. Probably said that a couple too many times now, but just really like I don't know, it's weird. It's a very weird game, so I like to be clear that I'm having a good time, you know. We're gonna pop this thing though, because I would like... I don't think there's an unlock for them actually. Okay, that's how you deal with those. Ah, shoot, wrong button. We'll heal. We'll just wait for this to pop up again. There we go. Alright, this crystal thing. Oh, it's freaky. That seems like one of those Dark Souls things. The little dudes you're supposed to chase down. You know what I mean? The lizards? Uh-oh. That was a trap. Also, we got boulder plate arms. Nice. Feeling good about that. We'll have to come back for that weird crystal, dude. Oh, there's one up there. Unless it's the same one. Honestly, a little hard to say. Aha! A thin Nakra. Levelem's connection to Otherwhere, birthplace of dreams, causes this many-legged Stoneborn to phase in and out of the present reality. These Stoneborn are often hunted down by those seeking to please Shidra with a rare offering of material. Alright. The lore just gets deeper and deeper, I guess. Yeah, there's going to be a lot to say about this game when all is said and done. Nice. I do feel combat is a little slow compared to most games of this style because it relies on the parry mechanic. And that parry mechanic is not typically present in games like this. Not in the same capacity. So I think that's kind of weird. Alright, that's our map, right? Yeah, cool. But I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's just different and worth noting to you as, like, a viewer if that thing is terrible. Whoa. Uh-oh. Alright, throw an eyeball at me, dude. Nice. That was a lot better than it could have been. Alright, yeah, nothing there. Okay, well, that's cool. Wow, we have 44 Ardor. Ardor? That seems like a lot. Okay, we're already here. Whoops. I'm a little worried about that guy. Oh, man. Alright. Well, that's okay. We're at the 30-minute mark anyway. I'm going to go ahead and quickly attune our abilities here. Grow our mass, rather. Actually, let's put it into resonance. Whatever, right? And then I do want this this ability here. And let's check it out. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. Any interaction helps me out. Liking, subscribing. Subscribing helps the most, obviously. But, notification bell thingy. I think I've heard people mention that before. Comments help me a lot, too. I love talking to you guys. Made a Discord officially, so, you know, if you want to be part of that, feel free to join that. That's on my community tab. But enough talking. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all. And I will see you next time.